Hi, I'm Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. Would you like to know the 6 core components in the trading process? Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. Today we're going to be talking about the 6 core components to the trading process. In the markets, you cannot control what the market is going to do in terms of being profitable or losing. But what you can control is your approach to executing your trading plan flawlessly, to managing those trades and to sticking to your risk management rules and managing your mindset and your emotional state. So today we're going to go over the 6 core components to the trading process. Hopefully you'll get some value out of this if you're not doing these steps, or if you're not following these steps to the best of your ability in terms of executing your trading plan. Hopefully you'll get some value out of this. So number 1, monitoring the markets. How do you approach and monitor the markets? Are you a discretionary trader? Are you using computerized systems? TradeStation, NinjaTrader. In my particular situation with 10 of the financial pairs that I follow, I trade mainly end of day, and my New York closing time for New York is 6 a.m. West Australian time. So I'm up in the morning, I check the close of the daily bars, and I do that manually to look for my trade signals. Now other people may be running a scan each day that picks up a certain signal. They may be following 30, 40 markets, or they may be following the stock markets, where there's multiple thousands of pairs of instruments that they may be looking for signals to be generated on. So monitoring the market, step number 1. Signals. Once your signal is generated, how is that being done? Is that done on a manual basis? Do you have some kind of automated system that's scanning the markets to pick up those signals for you? If you're doing that manual, how well are you able to execute that part of the process in terms of doing that consistently day in and day out? Are you managing that on a regular basis, or are you missing pairs? Are you getting caught up in other things? Or if you're using an automated system, when you get your signals generated, are you consistently taking those signals then and going and assessing them to see if those trade signals have been brought up appropriately? Number 3, entry. Once you've entered the market, is it short, long? Are you using limit orders, market orders? If you've got these rules in place, then as soon as you get your signal, you take the trade. Your risk management rules apply. That's the number 1 thing, is managing the downside. So if you've got your position sizing intact, have you accounted for all of that in your trading plan? Once you're in that trade, you've taken your position sizing and your risk management procedures. Once you're in that trade, are you placing your stops? Do you have a take profit exit order? Do you have a plan in place for trailing the stops, or going to break even, or adding additional positions into the market? So management of that trade is the next most important step. Are you managing your mindset? What's the time frame roughly that you're going to be into that trade? Is it a few minutes? Is it a few days or a few hours, or is it several weeks to months? So understanding that once you're in that trade, do you go in on a 5-minute chart and then decide that you might stay into that trade for a few weeks? Have that plan in place. So again, your stop and your position sizing, your exit or take profit, or your trailing stops, and then additional positions. Once you've exited that trade, what was the result? Did you follow the process accordingly and exit where your strategy told you to exit the trade? Did you get stopped out on a profit, on a take profit order? Did you get stopped out on your initial entry stop? Was there a trailing stop that was executed? What was your rule in place for managing that trade for the exit? Now, I consider this the most important part, is the post summary, is going back and journaling and reviewing the entire process. If you can record once you're in the trade, take a written account of why you took the trade. And while you're in that trade, how you manage that trade, your state of mind, your perception of what was happening in the market based on where you were at with that trade, and then how you managed the exit part of that trade as well. Again, taking profit or being stopped out, or adding positions in. It's important that you keep a written record of that so that you can go back afterwards. And I've talked to people several times and we've discussed why we took certain trades, and often you'll look back at the chart and you'll say, wow, I can't believe I even took that trade. What was I thinking? Or perhaps it came up on your automated system and you didn't follow your risk management, or you exited too early. It's really important that in order to extract the maximum potential out of your trading system is that you follow that process flawlessly in terms of managing those trades, the risk management, and the profit, take profit and losses. So if you can write that down, monitor the process, you can keep a measurable summary of your results. If you can measure it, it can be changed and improved upon, and that's what we're focused on, is constant improvement. If you can follow these 6 core components, focus on flawless execution of your trading system. We talk about staying disciplined all the time. Why you want to do this is so that it becomes normal, so that you don't have to think about being disciplined. It's like brushing your teeth. You don't have to think about doing it. It just becomes part of your everyday routine. And that's how trading needs to become. Trading is a business, and if you're focused on just the outcomes all the time, it's going to destroy you emotionally and financially. You need to focus on the process of trading, flawlessly executing your system so that the rules just become a normal part, and then monitoring the results of that system to know that the system is producing a profit as it should, or if it's starting to die off and that's no longer working in the market that you're trading. So hopefully you got some value out of today's video. If you like it, share it on Facebook. As I've always said, stay focused. It's not easy, but it is worth it. Have a great day, traders, and may the markets go with you.
Hi traders, it's Stacy Burke from Stacy Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at stacyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, The 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.